by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Talking Stick Resort Arena in downtown Phoenix. Tonight, it's the Phoenix Suns playing host to the LA Clippers. The Suns win the opening tip. They'll have it first as we get going in the desert. To Durant. To Booker. Kevin Durant lets it go. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Westbrook to Leonard. Westbrook, a pass stolen by Phoenix.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Nice pace. Probing the defense. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Westbrook. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Westbrook to Leonard. 4-3. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Kawhi Leonard snatching it out of the... Throws it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Batum against KD. It's Westbrook. Here's the step back.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's Phoenix ball. Booker to Durant. Westbrook into the front court, trailing by 4. Here comes the screen. From the painted area, won't go down.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chipping.
Nothing going here on that drive. Durant to Paul. Devin Booker. That's good D. Shot no good. Leonard to Batum. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Nothing going here on that drive. Durant lets it fly. Gets a look. Can't hit. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by Kevin Durant. Lets it fly from long range. Textbook defense. Paul into the front court. 10-6 our score. Here comes the screen. Durant. 5 on the shot clock for Phoenix. Paul. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Takes stock of the floor. To Westbrook. Trying to create. Russell Westbrook against Chris Paul. Can't connect.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Kevin Durant, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Russell Westbrook steps into it. Jumper's good. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
The Suns come up with the steal. Kawhi Leonard swats it. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. It's LA Clippers ball. Here comes the screen. Westbrook. It's a big finish.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Paul with it up top. 14-10 the score. KD for 2. Kevin Durant, 3 for 4. Good start.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
Westbrook with it. He'll run the offense. Screen coming. Kawhi Leonard. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
To Durant. Gets a shot up off the mark. To Westbrook. To Marcus Morris. It's Westbrook. And it's Warren with the rebound. Durant with the basketball up top. Up by 6. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Kawhi Leonard matched up with Paul. To Westbrook. Got a piece of it.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
And the rebound comes down to the Clippers. And he buries it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Kevin Durant has it. DeAndre Ayton. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Westbrook. A pass stolen by Phoenix. Russell Westbrook rejects it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Westbrook with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Marcus Morris. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
DeAndre Ayton to Durant. Defense making the ball handler work. Lays it up and in.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Oh, Russell Westbrook. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field. The inner beast of Westbrook, sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate or not hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Paul guarded by Russell Westbrook. Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Now Paul with the basketball. The lead is 2. Nothing going here on that drive. To Paul. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Here's CP3. Add 2 points to the board.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Russell Westbrook guarded by CP3. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. It's Westbrook. Just off the mark.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Paul. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Chris Paul sends it away. Kevin Durant tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
DeAndre Ayton at the line. First try at the line, no good. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Gordon with it. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Here comes the screen. Covington with a shot that's off the mark. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Phoenix with it. Paul. Surveys the floor. Paul. It goes down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. you essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Oh, had him going there for a second. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake. Deep three at the buzzer. We played one at Talking Stick Resort Arena with the Suns on top. Jay and I are back with more after this. You're watching NBA Tuesday night on EA Sports. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They play with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Suns control the possession. Durant. Westbrook across the timeline. They trail by 1. Russell Westbrook rocking the rim.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
To Durant. Screen coming. Mason Plumlee with the block. Has a chance.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Covington. Bismack Biyombo. Huge block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Tough move in close quarters with the crossover. To Durant. For 3. No good. That's great defense. It's Russ at the controls. To Covington. Down low Plumlee. Shot from the lane won't go. Paul across the timeline. Down by 1. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Chance for Chris Paul. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. Russell Westbrook matched up with Durant. Covington. Had a chance, but it's no good. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Deep left corner. To Paul. Durant. To Paul. 5 on the shot clock for Phoenix. Chance for Paul. He's looking for that touch.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Westbrook. Off the iron. No good. Paul into the front court. They're down 3. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. The drive by Westbrook, but a shot stays out. And he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does two things. Number one, it creates distance in a hurry. Number two, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is a difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move, or if you look at the rim, you'll most time have the defender jumping out of the shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that. The follow won't go either. Westbrook into the front court. Up by 3. To Marcus Morris. Driving right to the basket. Shot from in close, no good. Paul. Marcus Morris able to recover with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Booker to Durant. Booker guarded by Russell Westbrook. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
Here's lesson number one. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of breakdance move they might hit you with.
To Nick Batum. The jumper's off the mark. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Phoenix has the ball. To Durant. Cleaning the offensive glass. Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. Westbrook into the front court. Leads 3. To Leonard. And finishes strong.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Booker with it. Down 5. To Durant. Here comes the screen. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Booker. This guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker, good closeout, still knocks it down.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Kawhi Leonard against KD. Westbrook to Leonard. Oh, he had him there for a second. Can't connect from in close. Durant to Booker. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. Durant across the timeline. They trail by 2. Russ at the controls. To Leonard. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Batum to Leonard. Kawhi Leonard, now 3 for 9.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
DeAndre Ayton to Durant. Trying to cash in, cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Oh, the Suns come up with the steal. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for two.
And the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. LA Clippers with the basketball. To Batum. Leonard. To Booker. Durant. Down to 5 on the 24. Not that time. The follow won't go either. Powell. Runner here won't go down.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Durant with the basketball up top. Down 2. Knocked loose. Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. Powell. Fires the 3, so the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Flushes it home.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Oh, emphatic slam.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Durant. Defense making the ball carrier work. To Booker. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's how you defend. Gordon with it. Up 5. To Leonard. Nikola Batum. He's 2 for 2 now.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Goes to the left side. Nothing going here on that drive. Kawhi Leonard with a piece. Gordon with it. Under a minute to go before halftime. No good. Runner's good there. Now the Clippers call a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. It's Westbrook. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. Booker, defended by Eric Gordon. Taking advantage of the defender. Nice ball fake.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Kawhi Leonard, defended by Kevin Durant. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. Shot by Leonard won't go. So the difference, 3 points as we've reached the break. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Clippers have the lead, but not by much. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Clippers. The Suns aren't down by too much at the half. And that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today. These are the guys getting buckets to the Phoenix Suns.
Game track. Steals.
That must have been a difficult half of basketball for these coaches to watch. Neither team was able to hold on to the ball, as you can see by the steals in these highlights. Still, some credit should go to the guys with the active hands.
Player of the half.
Kawhi Leonard did a remarkable job of swatting shot after shot. Scorers have got to be thinking twice when he's within range.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Leonard.
Watch the screen.
Can't miss those.
This team is collectively feeding off their negative energy so far in the second half. Everybody is mad. Everybody is frustrated. Nobody's decided to take the torch and say, hey, look, follow my lead.
Paul to Durant. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Here's Durant for 2. And the rebound corralled by Westbrook. The screen sets him up for 2.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
KD with the rock to Booker. Deep left corner. Kevin Durant lets it fly. No good. Sizing up the defense. Nikola Batum. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
It's not a travel if it looks pretty.
Durant across the timeline. The margin standing now at 7. To Paul. Booker. Down low Durant. off the assist.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Westbrook with it. He'll run the offense to Leonard. Rocking the rim. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Paul into the front court. Right now, down 7. To Durant. Here comes the screen.
Screen right.
Durant. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Westbrook with the basketball. Leads 5. Screen coming. Kawhi Leonard against KD. Kevin Durant sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Booker. To Durant. Beyond the arc for 3. Tough shot. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Westbrook to Leonard. Wide open look, won't go. Suns with the basketball. To Paul. Here comes the screen. Paul to Durant. From long range, not a good shot there as he misses it. Another shot won't go either. Batum matched up with Durant. Russell Westbrook rocking the rim. Where did that come from?
It's like he got on an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Leonard to Nick Batum. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Nick Batum. Paul with it up top. They trail by 7. To Durant. Won't go. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Westbrook across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. To Leonard. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Got it. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Here's Leonard for 2. Can't connect. Now Paul with the basketball. His guys down 3. Knocked loose. Durant. And a throwdown.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To Batum. Kawhi Leonard, defended by Kevin Durant. Offensive board. Kevin Durant pins it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball. especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
To Booker. Paul against Westbrook. And count the basket inside.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Russ at the controls. Here comes the screen. Russell Westbrook against KD. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many...
Oh, ferocious slam inside. Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll discuss matters in what's now a three-point game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Defense! Defense, let's go!
Stepping in for Phoenix.
Westbrook.
14.
Swing coming right, swing coming right, swing coming right.
A pass stolen by Phoenix.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. To Nick Batum. Short jumper stays out.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
No, no, no. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
First free throw is good. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Westbrook into the front court. The deficit is 6.
Got to get through the screen. Get through it.
Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
I got him. Here we go. Here we go. Got ball. Got some for him.
Rebound, Covington. Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. To Marcus Morris. To Westbrook. Doesn't get the bounce. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Bismack Biyombo snatching it out of the air. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Paul across the timeline. Leads 4. DeAndre Ayton. The monster stuff.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Russell Westbrook against Chris Paul. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. Probing the defense. DeAndre Ayton goes to the right side. It's Paul for two. Not that time.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Substitution being made in this one. Westbrook into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. To Covington. Off the assist.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
Paul. Defense making the ball handler work. Gets a look. Can't hit. Westbrook with it. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. To Powell. Goes reverse to lay it in.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Here's Paul. Controlling the offense. DeAndre Ayton. To Paul. Nothing going here on that drive. Easy pass to the rim.
There are certain guys in this league that were brought to teams to do things that normal players would never think about doing. We call them tone setters.
Nothing going here on that drive. Bismack Biyombo swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Here's CP3. Ooh, Chris Paul. Not looking pretty. 3 for 10. He has that sixth sense that you just can't teach.
He's like a traffic cop, and he's navigating a myriad of bodies coming his way. And there's a smaller innuendo of the game that nobody talks about. When he makes a great pass, he'll tell the offensive player, shoot it, go up, dunk it. He will direct you and lead you to success.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Missed a wide open look. Tough make through traffic.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Fires the 3. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Third quarter comes to an end. The Suns have the lead. It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Hey, what's the screen like?
To Paul. Five on the shot clock for Phoenix. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just does everything so well, and all around, very good player. Offensively, can knock down that shot, but better known for being a 3-and-D type wing who's a lockdown defender.
Leonard to Westbrook. Knocks it down off the step back.
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down. Here comes the screen. Mason Plumlee rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
And counted at the rim.
This is a statement game for this unit. This defense has generated a lot of easy offense. And the one thing we know in the league, easy offense is hard to come by.
To Powell. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
From the painted area, won't go down. Russell Westbrook against Chris Paul. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Suns.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
And count the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Leonard to Westbrook. Nothing going here on that drive. Five on the shot clock. From the outside, no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Westbrook with the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Mason Plumlee. He's got 2 shots coming. 56% for his career. First try, no good. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Kevin Durant has it. To Paul. Here comes the screen. Probing the defense. To Paul. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Paul. 4-3. Smothering D. Westbrook across the timeline. Now down 6. Nothing going here on that drive. Cruises inside for 2.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Paul to Durant. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
Kevin Durant at the line for 2 shots. Career 88% from the line. First one goes down.
That boy got jumpered.
Two for 2 on that trip. Gordon with it. Down 6. Kawhi Leonard defended by Kevin Durant. It's Suns ball. Kawhi Leonard sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Batum. Leonard. Five seconds to shoot. Kawhi Leonard unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
Batum to Leonard. has a chance. He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free?
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
Booker to Durant. Paul. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Gordon matched up with Paul. Shot from the lane won't go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Durant to Paul. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
A pass stolen by Phoenix. And the finish, slam dunk.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Leonard to Nick Batum. Leonard. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Booker to Durant. The drive right to the basket. Kawhi Leonard tips it. Clippers have the basketball. Zubats matched up with Booker. Runner here won't go down.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
DeAndre Ayton to Booker. Lets it fly from long range, and Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the three.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Westbrook to Leonard. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Russell Westbrook, couple of free throws on the way. A career 81% free throw shooter. Off the mark on the first free throw. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Kevin Durant with the rock.
I got him.
Takes stock of the floor. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Leonard to Westbrook. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Russell Westbrook has got 2 shots coming, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Oops, he missed the first one. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. KD with the rock. Nothing going here on that drive. Kevin Durant lets it fly, unbothered by the defense as he drills it. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Here comes the screen. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Westbrook. And the rebound belongs to Phoenix. To Durant. Throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Powell, tough matchup against Durant. Westbrook. And the Suns right there for the rebound. To Durant. Here comes the screen. Durant against the former MVP. Devin Booker. That no good. Off the mark. Could not throw it down. Gordon with it. The deficit now up to 13. To Westbrook. Nice pass to get things going.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
No, great defense there, forcing the pickup. DeAndre Ayton. To Durant. Fine to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. And the Suns secure the rebound. To Paul. They'll get it to Durant. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
It's Russ at the controls. To Leonard. Batum. They work it down to Gordon. He gets it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Booker to Durant. They get it down to Paul. That's no good. Westbrook into the front court. His guy's down 11. To Batum. Westbrook. To Nick Batum. Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go. Paul into the front court. The lead is 11. To Durant. And it's Zubats with the rebound. Westbrook into the front court. Down 11. To Leonard. Batum. Gets it in the left corner. To Batum. Leonard. Not that time. He misses. That misses with 2 seconds to go. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. Late heave to beat the buzzer. It's the Suns with the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Suns won this game after a close finish. The defense in this matchup was outstanding. When they weren't blocking shots, they were making steals, and it all came together for a terrific win. Check out the leading scores for the Phoenix Suns. The Clippers lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. The way they shot the ball was outstanding, but even still, it wasn't enough to get the result they wanted. More often than not, you're going to win games when you shoot the ball as well as they did here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Field goals.
Neither of these teams were able to make much of an impact on defense. As you can see here, they were each pretty successful with some efficient scoring.
Player of the game.
Ayton seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again, he kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in this game. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.